and Esau figured out how to do something to the marijuana, man. It's not gonna be like the herb that you could use like the Heavenly Father told you to use it, like herbs, man. Parsley and oregano, and you know what I'm saying. They been putting estrogen on it anyway.
What they call it, K2?
Oh, they got that. Mm-hmm. They got some gas station weed that's look like fucking dirt.
They say the weed making niggas gay.
Yeah, they putting estrogen in it. It's not even like a dispensary. It's a warehouse. You know, by my family member on the east side. Round the corner. But see, Esau didn't start putting this out until he found a way how to pervert it and taint it, man. All this time that always been illegal. Now it's legal, and you niggas gonna just line up and trust them. Yeah. On top of that, come get a joint for getting the jab. Man, that just sounds silly. They got a slogan, joints for jab.
That's why they look at niggas like, y'all just the dumbest people on earth, man.
You niggas should be insulted, but you ain't. You ain't.
This Romans chapter 11 verse 9, it says, and David said, let the table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a weakest to them. And the Lord basically put traps and stumbling blocks for Jake to fall into, because he saw Edom, he basically saying, get the jab, I got a bag of marijuana right here, knowing that he setting you up even more.
Yeah.
And he might even put actual COVID in there. You know, he's trying to keep that slick.
Sprinkle some COVID on it. Yeah, like you just, that's why I was going to say, never trust your enemy, man. When I had my first son there, his mom wanted to get on Enfamil and all this. I say, man, you don't know what they putting in this stuff. Like I never, like even before knowing about it, I never could just trust blindly like anything associated with this place, man. You got breast because that's what you here for, the breastfeeding. That's all he need right now is what you got. Right. But the laziness of our women, man, they just let me mix something up. Like, come on now, you don't know if it got cracked or whatever.
Like our women, they
put claws and shit.
Tattoos and piercings between the nipples. So now the baby can't even suck the breast milk. You just pierce their nipples. Which is destroying your nipples. You know?
Ostriches in the wild, man.
Yeah, because it's all different types of membranes through that nipple. You know, yeah. And right? Yeah, and you destroying that with that damn person.
Sea monster. Sea monster precept.
Should be Lamentations 4.
This is Lamentations 4 and 3. Even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my peoples become cruel like the ostriches in the wilderness.
Talking about the so-called, predominantly the so-called black people, man. Y'all treat y'all kids like, man, they ain't even yours, man. Like they be like they some heathen children. In the way they are, because you made them that way, man. Now you see, I mean, I know you brothers see how they be handling their children, man.
When they walk down the street, the child be way the hell behind them.
You heard me. Snatching on them, yanking on them, smacking them, and just, dang, he ain't even old enough to keep his feet moving quick enough, man.
They don't teach him shit.
They don't teach him nothing.
It says, even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my peoples become cruel.
And that's another way of you being cruel, man, not breastfeeding your children, man, because that's where all the nutrients and vitamins that your child need to develop fully, man, and have a healthy immune system to combat all the shit like what we got going on now, man. Infamil, some stuff Esau and Similac, some Esau
just
that
looked
whipped
that up.
up.
They got
And-
pork in it.
Yeah, man, yeah. See, whatever he present to you, you gonna be going off, man. You gonna be going off. You could bet your bottom dollar on that.
And they don't go look. We living in the information era also.
Okay.
They don't go look at different alternatives to things. You know, like, come on, man. It's all kind of stuff you can give your baby. All types of natural, organic alternatives, man. Nope. They want to give their baby some Similac. It says, even the sea monsters draw out the breast. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people has become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness. The tongue of the sucking child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young children ask bread, and no man break it unto them.
Yeah, like, hey, yeah, these women, they don't teach them nothing. They don't want to properly feed their children. They will do whatever they want with them, man, and expect the children to turn out all right. That's why you got so many degenerates running around here now. You know, you don't know whether to, give these little young jakes a word of advice or put your dukes up. You don't know what they gonna do, man. You don't know what they gonna do.
People are confused. They need guidance.
And that it goes back to Eve and the serpent, man. Taking the bait that Sleazy E gave y'all with the welfare to get the man out the home because you don't want to listen to nobody. And you listen to Esau indirectly. He just set you up to make you believe that you ain't listening to nobody. But that's your man. What that chick say? Thank you, government, for putting me on. That's my real child's father.
exactly.
Government.
And dub with the blonde hair.
Yeah, and that's really what it is. You'll listen to Sleazy E, but you won't listen to the men of your nation that actually genuinely occur for you, man.
Right.
Keep you out of harm's way. Tell you right from wrong. See, that's love, man.
Yeah.
Not this fairy tale movie scene shit they be looking at all the damn time. Like Lifetime Network and LMN and all this. That ain't what it is.
Scripture says not to suffer sin upon your neighbor. No, thou shalt he wise rebuke you.
You had some?
106.
Yeah.
You still want that first Maccabee?
Yeah. Was this some? Well, that's all I bro.
I had one just because you had mentioned how Israel tried to hide their sins from the Lord. This is Sirach 16-17. It says, "Say not thou, I will hide myself from the Lord. Shall any remember me from above? I shall not be remembered among so many people. For what is my soul among such an infinite number of creatures?" And that made me think about what you said earlier, because I think about that too. You see these niggas out here, and most of them are just good for nothings. They're no good. You like, look, you just gotta get put down because there's no use. Society has no use for you, you know what I'm saying? You're worthless. And the mindset of all these niggas that do this grimy shit is that they have their mentality. Like, I always thought when I first came into truth that people didn't think like this. I said, there's no way somebody could be that stupid to think that the Most High don't see what you're doing. Like, I'm gonna go commit adultery, but we got the lights turned off. The Most High don't see us. Like, you can't be that stupid. But it's in the scriptures. And in fact, the Lord showed Ezekiel what Israel was doing in the dark. In the open, they was Israel, but behind closed doors, they was sacrificing and eating swine's flesh. The women were weeping for Talmuds. But in the daytime, they got the hair wrap, yeah, I'm an Israelite or whatever. I'm like, are you people really this stupid to think the Most High don't see you? But people do think that. And there was this guy I knew growing up. He's like, I don't believe in God or anything. I said, okay, I need to separate myself from you because why would I want to be around somebody who doesn't believe in consequences for their action? That means you can wrong me in all kind of ways and think that there's no gonna be consequence. Why would I want to be around somebody like you? You want to be around somebody that fear the Lord. That's why the Lord wasn't lying when he said all the commandments stem from the two. Fear the Lord and love the Lord with all thy heart and soul, and love thy neighbor as thyself. The rest come from there. If somebody doesn't meet those requirements, that's not your friend. That's somebody that'll set you up and play the fool, you know? Like I remember one time I was at the gym, I went in the locker and you got two niggas, one of them saying, man, my friend girl, that bitch bad, bro. She just bad. If I ever had the opportunity, I'm like, well, wait a minute, how y'all both sitting here and you talking about your friend's girl, and I'm pretty sure y'all both got women. First thing I would think of is like, really, you talk like that? Okay, let me keep my woman away from your ass, because a guy like that, see, that's why you can't have this wickedness going on.
It's like it, if I may add, and they probably got a mutual friend. You know, they probably went to the gym together. You know what I mean? So now you can't trust neither one of them niggas.
Right.
You know?
Because you know if you bring your girl around, he gonna be looking at her.
Yeah, and plus, hey, if he agreed with it, that mean he with it too.
Yeah. So now they gotta watch out for each other. That's not order.
Yeah.
You know, but they'll do these wicked things and think, hey, I got away with it. Like there was a point in time where people were on Young Jeezy's case because he made sure that his son didn't go to right schools or whatever and graduated college. But his whole rap songs is about getting out there doing drugs, selling drugs, and killing people.
Yeah.
But he wanted to walk around like I'm innocent. But like, no, really not with the Lord, because you promoted that lifestyle. Even though you didn't encourage it with your child, you still promoted that lifestyle. You said trapping ain't dead, niggas just scared. What do you think? What do you think that puts on young people to go out there and do it? But then when they go out there and do it, you like, oh, y'all niggas stupid.
Yeah.
The Most High gonna get you too. You not slick. You don't think the Most High see you, bro?
This nigga got the average kid in the hood trying to be a trap star.
God. That
Said
goes
trap
back to
niggas,
that
niggas.
first Maccabees, 1 and 11. Went out wicked men persuading to do evil in Israel.
But then a guy like that'd be like, I'm so glad my son made it through college. But wait a minute, you taught other people to go out on the street and pretty much give up their life, but you made sure that your child didn't do it. But you probably like, so, nigga, I'm good. No, the Most High gonna get you, man. You can't hide your sins. You can't pull a fast one like that. The Most High examines and sees everything. Everything.
You said Exodus 23 and what?
33. It was somebody was talking that was that one Kemet nigga.
Bug
That
out.
nigga right there.
Yeah, back in the summertime, man. Got
Yeah, you trying to do this as well?
yeah.
What dude? You say you Kemet? What
He
did
was,
nigga believe?
he was on some Egyptology old bullshit, same shit young Pharaoh doing and all that. But dang, I can't remember who he was saying, but he was saying he was trying to make a living promoting sinning. It was one of them, J. Cole or somebody like that. But it's like these niggas saying it now. It's like they aware of what they doing. Yeah, they aware that they persuading Israel to go off, man. And he said, I'm making a living promoting sinning. Trying to make a living promoting sinning. Say, man, these niggas you can't say you ain't know. You know, even before I came into the truth, I felt a responsibility. I can't tell nobody the wrong thing to do, or I can't, if I know better, I can't tell you to do some other stuff that I know something gonna happen to you. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night, or I wouldn't stop thinking about that. You know? But these guys, man, for a piece of penny or a slice of the devil's pie, like J. Cole say, or whatever, like they'll do it. They'll do it. Wicked niggas, man.
I got one. Sirach 37:7. Every counselor extolleth counsel, but there is some that counsel for himself. Beware of a counselor, and know. Beware of a counselor, and know before what need he hath, for he will counsel for himself, lest he cast a lot upon thee. and say unto thee, thy way is good, and afterward he stand on the other side to see what shall befall thee. That's exactly what really General Yohana is doing. He's promoting you to do this, do that. I bet you he didn't take the shot yet. Okay? Because if they got the spirit of fear on them, they actually afraid of this disease, that, whatever. But when they see people dropping dead or dying from that, I bet you they probably halted. He said he's gonna take the shots on camera. Did that happen yet?
He said give me about 4 or 5 of them.
But did it happen yet?
I don't know.
It ain't happened on camera yet.
They gonna go out like Hank Aaron.
Yeah. but wait a minute. The shot is available, so why aren't you getting the shot in open yet? But you giving counsel to your members to do it. So it says, beware of a counselor, and know before what need he have, for he will counsel for himself, lest he has cast a lot upon thee, and say unto thee, thy way is good, and afterward he stand on the other side to see what shall befall thee. So he'll be like, yeah, that's a good way to go ahead. Then on the other side, he like, yeah, that nigga about to get into some shit, I'm about to watch him fall, that ain't gonna work, and he about to get jammed up, and then when you do get jammed up, he just like, I don't know the nigga,
God.
Beware of that counselor, bro.
I had a cousin. I got a cousin like that.
You got a lot of niggas like that.
And but it was funny. I would be unaware that he trying to send me off, but the Lord will always turn it out to where I make it through unscathed. And over time, I used to look back like, oh, that nigga was setting me up all these times, but it was the Lord that made me come out without nothing happening to me, or I didn't get jammed up, or people didn't jump me. I remember one time he was scared to walk down the street or whatever. Oh yeah, you go this way, cuz, and you know what I'm saying? Thinking niggas was gonna jump me and shit, and they didn't though. So now, yeah, come on, you walk this way now. No, they want you. But you got niggas like that, man. And
Yeah.
I used to always just try to get the benefit of the doubt, cause but to hell with that, man. Like, it's niggas